have another Edinburgh stroll. So welcome back to Edinburgh, everybody. Welcome. Got a free train ticket today. My usual 2 or 3 times a year I get a free train ticket to use, but just back to Edinburgh today, I'm afraid. But I thought I would come back and just have another wander around Edinburgh. Obviously here a few weeks ago, but I'll try and do the different part of the city that I didn't do last time. So quick visit in here to the beautiful St Mary's Cathedral. I think it's always a forgotten about part of Edinburgh. Beautiful cathedral. It's free to get in and you can walk around, so we'll go into now, so we peek inside. So continue with our arty theme. Last time I came to Edinburgh I went to a couple of the galleries. I didn't quite make it to this one. This is the Scottish Modern Art Gallery, I think. Came here years ago, but never actually been inside it. But in here you've got a lot of things like Picasso, and there's Andy Warhol and all the pop art stuff. So I'm gonna have a wee nosy today, and admission is free! Like a lot of stuff here in Edinburgh, it's all free. Right, let's go and have a look. So we're going in. I don't know if you can film or not.
Some of them are less obvious than others. Say the one just to the right of us, the eyeshadow and the lips are slightly up, slightly above the eyes and slightly above the lips. It's interesting, they are all
folks, that was gallery number 1, or was it number 2? I can't remember. There's two of these galleries, but awesome in there. You had Edoardo Palazzi, Andy Warhol. That's the main 2 artists in there. Really, really interesting. The original Marilyn Monroe, Andy Warhol, and the Campbell Soup. So that was awesome. Had to wait ages to get a proper picture because there's people getting a talk and everything. So yeah, definitely worth coming to, folks. It's free of charge here to mid-June. Now I'm going across to the next one across the road here, which is the Sculpture Park, where you've got Anthony Gormley, Damien Hirst, Tracy Emin, all these kind of sculptural, modern arty kind of people. Anthony Gormley, there's one of his statues just down here as well. So yeah, it's very good, and I say it's free of charge. And this is an Edoardo Palazzi sculpture as well, folks. Thanks so much for just seeing. So from what I can make out, I think he does all the kind of like big robots and statues things and unusual sculptures, and he does screen prints with little unusual robot-y things. I don't know. I'm not very arty, folks, as you probably gathered, but it's always interesting to try and increase your knowledge about things like this. Now, here's the Anthony Gormley head and body stuck in the middle of the road here. It's quite a cool sculpture. This is called Landform, I think it's called, and it's again a modern sculpture here. You're allowed to walk around it, but not up and down it seemingly. But it's like that one that's down in Dumfries, the Garden of Modern something or other, on a smaller scale. But yeah, I think it looks better from the air than when you're actually down beside it, or better from a distance. But yeah, it's quite interesting, quite cool, folks. This is outside gallery number, it's either 1 or 2. The Sculpture Park. This is Edinburgh Sculpture Park.
أحسنهم من أهل الجنة بإذن الله.
Right here, folks, I've got a David Hockney, and then there's a famous Andy Warhol picture here for Gilbert and George. It's another Edward Palazzi. folks, that was the Scottish Gallery of Modern Art, and I saw my Picasso. That's one of the reasons why I went in there, to see an original Picasso, and I've seen it, I found it. It was stuck away in the corner. It's quite unusual. But so as I said before, definitely worth coming here, folks. There's 2 galleries, a sculpture park, so come here and spend an afternoon or a morning. It's great. Right, onwards to the next unusual thing to see in Edinburgh. Right, so I've just left the Gallery of Modern Art, folks, and I'm walking down. This is just behind the gallery. Yes, this is in the city centre of Edinburgh, folks. I am in the city centre. This takes you down to the water of Leith. Then you can cut back along into the Dean Village and up back into the centre. So I'm going to have a nice little walk down here. Hopefully not be too many crowds of people. There's some of the daffies coming out there, folks, for the spring. It's actually really warm today. Should have worn my shorts. Monument there and that bench, that was to commemorate World AIDS Day, folks. That's quite a nice little thing to see there. Right, I was considering going up these steps, folks. Look at them. There's about 1 million steps to go up. So decided not to do that. I'm going to carry on along the water of Leith, and hopefully we'll end up in the Dean Village. So it's lovely and peaceful down here, folks, on the water of Leith. I think it goes on for quite a while. It goes all the way down into Leith, believe it or not, hence the name Water of Leith. It's beautiful down here. Look at that nice old bridge at the end there. I've stayed actually down here before. There's a hotel there called the Britannia, which used to be a travel lodge, but it's a really nice place to stay in Edinburgh, very cheap. And it's only like a 10-minute walk into the city centre from down here as well. So let's cross another bridge. Right, so the pathway continues under this bridge, folks. Well, we'll go for it. Spurs! Don't think there's enough echo, folks. Too far away. Spurs!